what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Why don't you make me perception quick?
Alright, well, you hear him camping the door. You hear his
10.
You're hearing a lot of yelling coming from outside, but it's kind of drowned out by the enormous buzzing sound from right in front of you.
Yeah, right? Oh, Horizon.
I mean, like,
I
wasps
AMD
make
something.
noise, and that's when they're little tiny things. Like, this thing makes
AMD,
noise.
Horizon 5, 26.
This is loud.
Yeah.
There should only be.
Also, you're a little distracted as you open this thing and a stinger comes flashing out at you.
Alright.
I'm on Amazon.
Would you like to close
Yeah,
again?
so am
or
I.
do you want to do anything? Because you haven't used an action yet.
Okay, what's
You want to,
the
like,
first one
stab
that
at it or
comes up?
something?
Yeah, I'll try to
AMD
stab
Ryzen
it.
5
Okay.
2600.
Are you
Processor with...
stabbing at
Blade
it
stuff.
with the door
That's
just
what I'm
barely
talking
open?
about.
Or are you going to fling it open?
I see what
The one below it is a 2400.
Because it's the door itself that's
I see what
giving
he's
half
making
cover
sure that
to
the
you.
stuff's cooler
It's
than
going to give
actually
half
watching
cover to
it
him
and
if you're
feel
trying to
like
stab
that
through that
part.
hole.
And so he's making sure it's the same thing. Because
Could I
Yeah,
bait
that's
him
what they
out
like to.
so he like attacks,
Okay.
then I
Because
open
it is a
or would I just have to
$40
just
difference
open it up?
That was his prepared action.
between that item and the next item.
Yeah.
I guess you can get.
So I guess
So
I'll
if anything, it was
Fire,
closer
but
to
you
a
don't
reaction.
get-
Like he still has a normal turn.
No, I want...
Okay.
But he's not going to attack you again.
Okay, yeah, I'll open
$50
it,
for
and if I
fucking
attack him, I
cooler.
still.
Okay.
You're,
If you're going to pay $50 for what we're going to get you also.
Corsair.
Is swinging at
We're
him?
gonna get you also.
Yeah.
Is swinging at him with the sword?
What?
Is swinging at him with that sword?
Alright, so that's one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's probably gonna miss.
What'd you get?
Motherboard?
Hold on a second, Mr. Jensen.
Marco?
No?
I would have your guys' turn plan too, because you're in an interesting spot.
15.
Depends what
That
you
will
want
hit.
for IO.
Nice.
What do you
Because I
have?
can't
Huh?
disengage.
Because they just basically...
Alright,
what's the-
While having this go.
What's the die?
It just saves.
Okay.
It's concentration. What's up?
What's the hit die?
Is a D6.
Yeah, you
Mine was
could
So you have a
just
plus
give
one
the body-
to attack and damage with that thing. So it's a
Why are you-
D6
you don't have
plus
a
your dexterity
bonus?
modifier plus one.
Not all of it.
7.
Dude, I wouldn't buy the parts until you.
Not all of it.
Have
Yeah.
one.
You managed
Because
to
if
give this thing a
we
pretty
go to
good whack.
build it and parts don't
Alright,
work, like what
and we'll
happened with
close
mine,
the
you
calculator
have
again.
a part for
So as
6
you pulled
months.
yourself
Yeah,
up
you
and
can
out of
use
this
it
for a brief second, you actually be able to attack.
I'm able to see.
Alright.
You're able to see anything you can see out of there.
Alright, so I see this white pillar.
You see a what looks like almost just a tunnel of wind heading to the southwest. And you're seeing wasps blown backwards by
We're
it.
strong winds today.
And you're hearing a lot of yelling coming from outside.
Try and.
Actually, from that angle, you would have popped out just in time to see Aaron like emerge from the water and point and just launch this wave of water out of the water and onto land and hit 3 wasps and then submerge again.
Pretty neat. Alright.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
but I
slam
can't
that
do
closed
yet.
again though?
Can't
Okay.
brother, like that artwork now is like
Just soak their
I
wings.
bet Aaron would like
Drown some
those.
wasps.
Cass. What do we want to do?
So you say I can disengage. I'm gonna run that way.
Give me 1 second. You can move.
Gosh, the first
You can move through Glenn's space.
I can.
Yeah.
If it's a non-hostile creature, you can move through their space. You just can't end your turn in that space. It's also difficult terrain, so it'll take you.
I don't like what they did with 3 and 4 though.
There's a 4th?
I thought there was.
Go this
I
way.
don't look where it
It would take you 15 feet to get here,
Cool.
like through his
Yeah,
space.
roll the.
Where do you want?
Yeah.
I don't we told it in that game.
I know.
That's tough
Oh, yeah,
because
that's
technically, this thing here is taking up all 4 of those spaces,
Oh.
and it's a hostile creature.
That's where you get the
Hmm.
monk with the.
Let me read this for a second.
So
That's from Rise of Rome.
Is it?
I go here.
It's from the Rise of Rome.
Could I move the pillar
Unless they never
Relic
get.
is working.
to like
Unless it never got past the
vertical?
river stage.
Like keep it the way it is, but just keep it.
Do I aim it more like down this way?
No, it's
Yeah.
it's
So I
winning.
like.
These guys.
Yeah. So
Because
like
I believe you could do it to hit this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Hit all of those guys.
So what we know about it is
You want to do that?
Could have
Yeah.
good music.
Okay.
But what,
Give me
you know,
one
it's
second,
it's
I
gonna
gotta
have
do
good
that.
music.
No, it's okay. I'll move my person. So close.
Okay, so you're over there now. That was 15 feet of movement. Still got 15.
Well,
Right.
first
From
3
here to here.
That's what. Yeah, that was my next step. Is just get on the.
That would be pretty much a standing long jump. So what
Okay.
is your strength score?
Strength
The
score.
playing the stage card is so janky. It's Spearman,
And-
Stone Axeman,
It's it is.
So where were you here?
I was
and then
Yeah.
Crew of the Crop are the Archers.
If you make me
Elephant
athletics,
Archers.
I might let you do that.
Cavalry.
Because by default you can only move 5 feet.
Right.
Spear Cavalry, Elephant Cavalry.
Athletics.
Yeah.
The Elephant Cavalry come out pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
16.
damage.
Yeah, I'll
Bit
give
more
you
than base
that.
archers.
So you see that tiny,
Right
tiny
around
little
there
bit of
somewhere.
lands in this square?
Yeah.
Options.
Like that little tiny bit?
Yeah.
You sprinted along the edge of this wall as long as you could and
Okay.
planted 1 foot there so you could leap at a really weird angle to grab onto the wall and pull yourself around.
Gotcha.
So you're there.
Gotcha.
You're not moving any further.
Nope.
Did you say anything to Glenn as you left him for dead?
Left him for dead.
No,
See, we're all
probably
playing
not.
our pirates the way as it should be.
She like shifts the wind and looks at you and says, "Hold this."
Just drop my.
Got this, bud.
Still.
Glenn, it is your turn. All you really saw was she was getting pushed into a corner and started freaking as she held out that lantern once more, and the green flame in it seemed to flare up a little bit, and the wind seems to shift to almost like straight north-south. And she squeezes between you and the wall, kind of. Like moving through your space, and then jumps.
Okay.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah, there's
follow
cavalry,
me.
We got a horse spearman.
Just don't go in that square. It's fire.
Oh, fuck it. We'll go back in the water. I get.
You can disengage.
Yeah, we'll disengage.
I did not think this fight would take this long.
Well, when
It
you
is.
throw a bunch of wasps.
I mean, all
And
you guys had to
they're
do was just run.
hobos.
Just keep running and disengaging.
No.
I made it pretty fast.
You screwed them over.
If I'm
Because all the
gonna,
wasps followed you right to the door.
if I'm gonna disengage, I guess we'll just go this way.
What are you talking about?
Okay, you cannot move through a hostile creature's space.
That big wasp is taking out 4 spaces.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was going to do it without a dagger,
You do
but
it
after I
around.
deal with this blow.
Yeah, because the
There's
doorway's
a
up
building
here.
up there.
Pop
Well,
up.
then I'll just take a running long jump and jump over it, I guess. That seems to be the theme of the day.
What's your strength?
Keep them in
Score.
fire.
Strength modifier is 13. So it'd be take a 16 strength. Yeah, 16
So with a
strength.
running... You're disengaging, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be weird. But you're going to be able to do this. But you're going to move towards the wasp. Get into a sprinter's crouch. Disengage. Then move 10 feet back. Then you can do your 15-foot jump.
Wow.
Sure, we'll do that.
It's weird, but that's technically the only way to make it work.
That's like all my movement, so.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Glenn.
Unless you
help
wanna
us
dash
on the
or
way.
anything.
I have a plan.
No, I'm good. That'll be it.
Okay.
Really
Dude, I'm probably fucked.
Just
No,
keep
you're
swimming
supposed to
around
have
like
a
that.
heavy-
Okay, if you want to hold your breath, you get 25 rounds. Just wait for this whole thing to blow over.
I'm thinking about it.
What smell doing?
What?
What smells
You
here?
guys haven't seen Mel in a while.
Yeah.
Not my quartermaster. How am I supposed to return this
All
one?
right, Cass, what is your DC again?
I guess I'll just have to hold on to it.
That's right. Mark of movement in a fight. A
You
bear,
got 7 of them at this time.
Woo!
a grizzly bear, or a gorilla? Big question.
And they have no
Definitely
strength.
roll. They're fucking crazy strong.
Right, so, you said it was 13?
Yeah, bear's pretty strong too.
15. I bring up that spell again.
I'm the only one that has faith in the bear.
It's a very confusing spell. There's
A bear can only attack from like this angle. A gorilla has full range of motion.
Objectively,
Just waited. It's
the
clear
mosquito.
now.
Just leave them both in malaria.
Yep.
This guy is safe. This one, this one, this one. This guy. Solid work, Cass.
I knew I kept you around for a reason.
Only
You're gonna make me the pet.
only 2 of them managed to save out of those 7.
Okay.
So you managed to blow a lot of them away.
Yay.
Yay.
See, it's all
Fortunately,
working
this was
out.
not one of the ones that got blown away.
I know.
Nothing. It's just a bad joke.
Oh, I hear it. Who's saying it?
Catherine.
Okay. Feels Austin.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, Glenn.
What?
Glenn is the baby boss.
There would have been a lot more wasps coming after you guys. Otherwise.
Don't worry, guys. I have an idea.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was about. Oh boy.
That's the sound of the wasp.
Who made this man captain?
These wasps just need to mind their own business.
Just simple wasps. That's fine. Okay, I've got a little wasp and a big wasp. Which one of you wants which?
I'll take the big one.
You want the big one? Alright.
What's
Glenn,
the,
you're going to take the
what's
little one.
The password.
I'm going to switch these 2 around quick.
That's alright. He wasn't gonna make it past tonight anyway. One way or another, he was done.
I gave you the baby one.
I probably am better suited to taking the big one though. I can still spend Moxie to gain temp HP.
Tonight. Gas.
Baby.
This is going to hurt.
Okay.
Make me a con save.
Everybody dies. Except for Captain Pants. Resourceful as ever.
Hiding in a
I-
cellar.
How are you going to tell the story? I fought them to the last wasp. Corpses piled around me.
21.
Lost my entire crew that day.
The resulting pile of corpses suffocated my crew.
My unconscious crew behind me as I bravely defended them. The bodies were piled high, but when I turned around, finally defeating the wasps,
Okay.
they had already succumbed to the poison.
I didn't believe his true story.
How it really happened.
Yes. Okay.
According to Captain
Pegs for 10.
Okay.
I've become Black Widow for crew members.
Glenn,
Everybody who joins dies.
that will miss.
Okay.
The little one misses. Marco.
Glenn, now cloud attack is on your
You can see Aaron vaguely in the distance. That's about it. He popped up to the surface for a second, seemed to do something, and then he went back underwater. You haven't seen Mel in a while. You haven't seen Glenn and Cass in a while.
Or me.
Okay, so
You guys really haven't seen Cole in a while.
Yeah.
Our fearless captain.
He didn't make it.
so can I dash here?
Time for a new election.
Yes.
If I dash here, can I still be submerged in the water? Or is that too close to shore that it's just...
You're still submerged, but like your head is like 6 inches under the water.
Your back's poking up.
How about here? I'm probably deep
It's-
enough.
it's-
He's really
Yeah, you've got like a
the best
foot.
player in the world, Glenn. Even better than
The water level is low because of the drought.
I haven't heard much about the Viper.
How deep is it where I am?
He's
How
still-
big are
Viper
their
is
stingers?
not a especially good player, if anything.
Probably about 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
It's
Just curious.
And this is we're not at the sea. We're
Yeah.
like in like an inlet, so it only gets so deep.
How
Yeah.
big are these things stingers? Like,
Which ones? The dog stingers are probably like this. The baby rhino stinger is somewhere like a banana.
That's a pretty big banana.
It's a pretty big banana. It's a straightened banana.
About
It's a
this
banana
big.
for scale.
banana
Hey, that's
for
not
scale.
too. That's not too off.
It's actually not too off.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
close.
like how Mel had the banana on.
I've also got a pair. Breakfast
I
tomorrow.
have a rotisserie chicken.
I've got an entire pantry on on that table behind
An
me.
entire
If it affects your judgment, Marco, the last time you saw Mel, she was headed out to sea.
Why is Mel going that way?
Because there's no wasps on the open ocean. It was a mistake to come here. We're weak on land. We're strong
Thrive
in the
at
water.
sea. Yeah.
She's got a point.
Okay, swim out there.
I'm trying to decide if that's. I'm trying to decide if that's all that I want to move.
So if you get about there, especially if you're like looking up and trying to measure your distances, you'd be able to see Cass and then Glenn jumping
Vikings. Good choices.
over to the dock over there.
Yeah.
If we all die, can we become Vikings?
I agree. What's stopping us
Yes.
from...
Just want a full crew of barbarians.
Yeah.
We have no weapons on the ship. We just ram every time and then offload the entire crew onto the new ship. Kill everyone and then use the new ship as our new pirate ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want a hat with horns,
a hat with horns?
like the Viking hats.
Even though Vikings didn't have those hats.
Well, her hat is going to
I'm
have.
staying
Yeah,
where
my
I
hat
am
will.
for now.
We are not your
Not
average
disengage.
Vikings.
Dodge is an action.
yeah.
Okay.
Dodge action is
Yeah.
great.
22 rounds to go.
Glenn is
Dino.
impressive.
You see nothing that is going on over there.
Yeah. I have no idea what's happening. My
The dock is at least 5 feet up.
You find the one bottle. You do
Okay.
This crap that was shit.
If I like poke my head above the water, can I listen to see if I hear anything?
Build castles around
Sure.
it.
Okay. Perception check.
Yes.
It's like not very high.
That's right. No, nobody asked, but it was.
That's an
I
11.
did throw like Sandar and Rosie and Croup. Everyone just packed into the crew's quarters and slammed the door, so they're covered.
I got an 11,
We can't lose
and I'm
anything
just
there.
trying to listen to see if I
You
hear
hear
anything.
muffled, like noises coming from on the dock,
Okay.
but you're not sure where on the dock, and you're not sure what's making the sounds.
Okay.
But it sounds like impacts.
Okay. I'm going to remain hidden.
Okay.
Can I remain like stealthed if I
Mhm.
take the dodge action?
Yes.
Do that.
Because dodge is really just like you're crouching and preparing to move.
Okay, I'll do
So
that.
if anything, you're like holding on to the side of the dock and you're prepared to kick off and swim back out if need be.
Yeah. All right. I'll go back underwater.
Aaron.
Like, undo that.
You would have also seen a Winza and Fist jump across onto the dock. Quickly pursued by some large wasps.
I am going to
This
magic.
would be a good time to take that sword and go.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Use it on the one tiny wasp in front of me. Yeah!
Oh, I have enough there.
It is gonna come up. It's
Marco,
like, can
how
you
are you
explain the
that
basketball-sized hole in my wall?
How are you that hurt?
It was the wasp.
Well, yeah, that poison fucked me.
Oh, okay.
He got hit by one of the big ones.
It did like, I don't remember how much damage.
It was
I
quite a
know.
bit. The poison does more than anything else.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I can help out a little bit.
Okay.
I am going to peer up like I did last time.
Okay, the wasps have shifted position. The wind tunnel seems to have
Put it
shifted
on one of
position.
the big ones.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. I am then going to cast Magic Missile
Okay,
as a first level spell.
there are many targets here.
Yep.
Any targets?
Yep, there are. So how many spells? 4. I am going to, let's see, it's 2. Okay. 2. It's 3. Alright, so I'm gonna attack. Give me a second. I'm gonna attack the big one twice and small one once.
You cannot see them.
Oh, I'm gonna attack this one once and this one once and this one once.
Okay.
3 damage to this one. 2 damage to the big one. And 3 damage to the other small one. And then I am going to drop down, and I am going to head, so that's 5. I'm going to drop down another 10 feet, so that's 10, and 20 feet, so 5, 10.
Where you currently are, you're about 10 feet down.
Oh,
Oh.
so I'm good to move then 30 feet. Right? Because I was right here,
Fire shit's on.
so
If you're
5.
there,
Fire
Yeah.
galleys.
you can move 20 feet.
Okay. 20. There we go.
But the micro for Plato is too
Go
strong.
on a good day.
Cole,
Yes.
what are you doing?
We'll do the same. We'll peek up again. I'll do battle with this wasp.
Alright, Wasp is going to stab at you again. You still can't.
Quite get to
You
the
can't
little
quite get it.
crack.
You're getting better at opening it just enough.
All right, then we'll swing at him again. Ooh, 21.
Go ahead.
Hi-ya. Nice, 9.
Cole, congratulations. You are the first to eliminate a single wasp.
That's right. That's why I'm the strongest.
To battle a wasp in 1-to-1 combat inside this house. The rest of you guys are going to get in, the whole place is going to be trashed from sword swings. There was a wasp, so I swung at it. I missed. So I
about-
swung again. This continued.
It's about accurate for fighting actual wasps.
This continued.
If only
until
we
I
had a
killed the
really
wasp.
big vacuum cleaner.
A big.
We have the opposite of a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Hey, vacuum. This could blow.
We have the world's
Yeah.
strongest leaf blower.
Really big shot back.
All right, I'd like to crawl out of my hovel,
Alright.
and we'll close. Does this door have a window in it?
No.
All right, so I'll just close the
One
door.
of those
Okay.
double doors. The top part and the lower part.
So, Cole, do you want a description when you gaze out?
Yes.
You see wasps all over the place. You get out there just in time.
God.
You're seeing just the barest last image of Glenn jumping to the new dock as these horde of wasps moves towards him. You're feeling like there are many things you could be doing. What's your movement speed again?
40.
Cole, I'll tell you, you can easily get to this point and do your beam cannon and still move like 5 feet back.
Oh, I still could.
Yeah.
I thought that was an action.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn
Because
it.
I already attacked, so I'll do it on my next turn.
Well, they're gonna be moved then. You could stand in the doorway and be like, come,
Oh,
fight me.
no, thank you.
Taunt them.
My 38 health shall not be subjected to this.
Thus, brave Captain Meatpants looked upon the horde of wasps and said, no thank you, and closed the door on his crewmates.
Not yet. I have a plan.
You guys hold it down out here. I'll be back.
Forgot my pickles downstairs.
Got my pickles. Cass,
Ay, ay,
do you want suggestions?
ay. Well, I just tired. And I was just like,
Mel, I require that all crew members call me Captain Meatpants.
I've been calling you Captain.
I think I called you Archie.
That is also
Archie.
acceptable.
Can I call you Archie?
Yeah, Meatpants or nothing.
Only the first mate gets to call him Archibald.
I feel really bad.
I gotta act tough around my crew members.
Oh yeah.
To be
Let's-
fair, you've known
Okay.
him for like a week.
That's true. I know. I'm going to like, cause I could go here, correct?
Yeah, Cass, we
Mhm.
only bump into each other on the Rock of Duty ship.
Cass, why don't you make me a perception quick?
I'll play my saxophone. Where did these wasps come
13.
from?
Looking out that way, you can see
My God, look at all these galleys.
a couple of wasps that are out there that seem to be dragging like dock workers who are like slumped over, like poison frothing out of the mouth, and seem to be just like rigid as they're being like dragged away.
Who is this? Just people?
Just
Workers.
people. guys that were working on your ship the other day.
This is gonna set back leaving time. Dino has been bored.
Quartermaster.
We have a schedule! A schedule!
You should do.
A schedule to keep, and we are behind. We were attacked by Wasp. That is no excuse. Demand compensation.
Yeah. Time waits for no wasps.
Don't worry, Cass. I haven't.
Time
Now, I
is
will say
money.
that these wasps seem to be distracted by the guys they are carrying.
You're carrying them? Oh no.
I mean, you wouldn't know.
No, yeah, but
I gave you like 3 perception checks to see if you could hear any of this going
this
on.
is Cole saying.
Okay,
not
I'll go-
Archibald.
I'll go here.
This is bad news
Okay.
bears, guys. We better do something.
That's what
Gives
the
full
captain
spell slot.
says.
That's full spell slot.
Yep. I know.
Okay, so Glenn,
Yeah.
Cass gets stabbed in the side with his big stinger, like for the first time, and seems to almost reflexively just turn into a cloud of mist and reappear over by the doorway.
Ooh.
Wow. Yes, pretty.
Holds her hand up in salute.
Well, I'm gonna disengage and run over.
Okay.
This is,
Who could have known the wasps would be so much trouble?
They're nasty.
You.
this is our part.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing against us, but we're not
Straight
very
for the door.
organized.
What?
We couldn't
Had to
go.
run straight for the door.
There were wasps in the
I
way.
know.
Like, all of them.
The water was a
Yeah.
good solution.
Cole
but
should have
also
been
just like
last
dived
in
into the woods.
initiative.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I was like, they,
Help it.
wasps can
I'm
traverse
the
woods.
last in the initiative.
I rolled well.
Wasps can get around trees, not so much big wasps trying to fly. They came over the forest. Okay. Are you doing anything else, Glenn?
Just because it's inconvenient doesn't mean they
Disengage,
can't
I can't
do it.
anything.
Okay.
Really?
I'm
I
not gonna
know.
go anywhere
I
else.
know.
Ooh, wait. These guys are all still in. Oops. Caps.
Mm-hmm.
How much health are you missing?
Then.
You should make me a Constitution save.
Don't worry, Cass. I'm on the way.
I believe that.
Okay.
I
That was
am.
for Constitution.
Ye of little
Yeah.
faith.
Mm-hmm. I am ye of not knowing where anybody is at the moment.
Why are you so far up there?
Hiding.
What's it
Surviving.
look like?
That's what it looks like.
Where are you at? Oh, you're by the
I'm right
ship.
there.
Well, you
Okay.
can at least see them. I can't see them.
Yeah. Well, my character can't see them. I can.
Your thing's doing work, Cass. They're still blowing away over there.
Because
Does it do damage, Cass, or do you not know?
Those are the
It
people
just
getting
pushes
carried
them
away.
back 15 feet every time they fail
Yeah.
the strength save. Which these are not very
Oh, they have
strong.
very not much health at
that
all.
sucks.
I
Yeah,
wanted them
Garrett.
away.
Demon. Hello.
Okay, so
They look like
swinging at Cass and Glenn
hobbits or
again.
something.
They all
Cass.
have afros.
Yeah, they do.
Glenn, what is the most important?
And tiny
piece
little
of
arms.
each of them?
20 or 20.
Still good.
Ooh, it's food
Which is very
for
good.
villagers.
Does without the poison.
Gold
It
mines.
tastes-
Well, you gotta build the market.
Poison would have been 40.
Ah, are you down, Cass?
No, I still have 11.
Only because she is the
I love
toughest
it
at
about your
fighting
thing.
off poison. Glenn. I need a con save from you
Hunkering
too.
Did they roll over 17?
Yep.
My
Alright,
coats are getting
21.
wet.
You were also good at
Glenn, in fact,
poison.
poisons the wasp.
Con saves are like the best save I can make.
I think I have con.
I get +5 for those.
Glenn, you have
Not too bad.
8 temp HP left.
Okay.
So you're still technically at 20.
Sure. Come. Age of Empires is literally the perfect.
It's a pretty good game. thought about playing it the other day, but I didn't want that.
Pretty solid.
You can play.
Okay, Marco,
Just
bring this back home because there's technically other stuff we had to do for this session.
You gotta message me and I'll let
I
you
mean,
know.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not doing
That's the
anything
problem.
until
Every time
5.
I'm free,
So.
everyone else.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You